Hey there, let's call this the coffee corner. We're going to chat for a moment about something. And it's the fact that somebody has been trolling my page for a couple of days about how the wellness industry is just as bad as the industries that are keeping us sick. And that I am a part of the problem by charging people for my expertise in order to help them heal. And here's what I have to say about that. Well, number one, I don't let trolls bother me, so don't worry about that. And in fact, I usually respond with kindness and with a hope to share and maybe offer my opinion and maybe come to some resolution. But I often know very quickly if that person is just off the rails and they're just here to troll. Here's how I feel about it. I do care. I care so deeply. And I care so deeply that I charge people for my services. And let's not forget, I've been a health and fitness expert for over 10 years, right? And this is my career. Just because my career is also aligned with helping people and selling a lifestyle does not mean that there is not so much love and so much devotion to the cause. I have bills to pay. I've created my career out of what I am passionate about, and I am not going to apologize for that. And when I'm here on this page, I'm coaching for free. There's hundreds of thousands of people that are not paying me for my carnivore coaching. And I do that because I want to be a part of the movement. I want to be a part of the eye-opening of the fact that the foods that we've been told are healthy for us our entire lives are not healthy, and they're keeping us sick. And when I discovered carnivore as part of my own personal journey, I recognized, my eyes were open, and I shifted all of my nutrition coaching to carnivore because I believe so strongly in it. And when I started this page back in September of 2024, it was my mission to make sure, because it didn't happen for me. When I would reach out to influencers or people that really inspired me and I didn't get a response back, it was kind of a bummer for me. So ever since then, and I started gaining traction on this page, I have been super dedicated to making sure that I respond to everybody. And sometimes it's not like a huge long book, right? I'm not like giving you a whole long explanation. I might be directing you to another post that I've done or to a product that I've created, but I want to respond and I want to help you. And I'm so glad to hear that I've inspired so many to pick up this lifestyle that has healed them in so many ways. And I dedicate my time on this app. I don't really make a lot on TikTok. I'm probably just not doing it right. But my business, where people go over to jessicaorr.com, yeah, that's for profit. But it's also because I also believe in the energetic exchange between somebody who wants a solution and somebody who has that solution and is willing to guide and help and coach. And there is an energetic exchange in providing money and an investment in yourself in order to do the work. I have done a lot of scholarships as part of my coaching throughout the years, and I've done it as a carnivore coach too. And I will tell you, every time I do a scholarship, I kind of kick myself because usually those are students in my programs who I don't see show up because they're not investing their own money in the solution. So I'm just here to tell you that just because the wellness industry is a growing industry doesn't mean that coaching services, there's always caveats. And I'm not saying I'm different or unique or anything like that. There's no like I'm a special little snowflake stuff happening here. But I'm not trying to sell you products. Yes, do I link through in my TikTok showcase or on my Amazon storefront the products that I use and earn a commission? Yeah, but it's not charging you anything more. I'm basically earning a commission from these providers, right? And I'm sharing the brands that I love with you. So why wouldn't I get a kickback on that? None of that is a conflict of interest. And I really do believe in the energetic exchange. And I want you to think about that also. This isn't to pull you into my coaching services at all. I'm happy for you to learn from me for free here. But it is something to recognize in regards to your goals for you, because I am a strength coach. I know a lot about strength training. I know a lot about my body, but I pay somebody else to do it for me and to coach me. I know a lot about mindset and all sorts of stuff, but I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a social worker. So I pay my therapist to listen to me and provide insight. I actively seek out professionals and experts in categories of my life where I want to actively grow. And I don't just rely on the coaching that I get from Dr. Google or from people here on TikTok that I listen to that are not linked with me directly because of my investment in them for myself. Does that make sense? So if you're still looking for growth, if you're trying to get to the next step, this isn't about pulling you into my services. It's not about starting it off by saying somebody was telling me I'm selling too much by selling you in. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to say this is an energetic exchange, and I don't feel badly for charging people for the services that I provide, mainly because I go above and beyond, and I provide tons of value, but I also think it's an investment in you, and you're going to own that information that you get from me so much better if you're investing your hard-earned money into the solution. Does that make sense? But yes, I do agree that the wellness industry is huge. I do agree that there's a ton of stupid products out there that are telling you it's organic and going to make you live 20 years longer and all that stuff, and it's a bunch of crap. Mainly product like kitchen, like eating products. I can't even think right now. There's a sweeper outside my house, and I was like, why is it there? So I think there's a lot of wellness products. There's a lot of people trying to dip into this category. I think coaching is kind of different in this regard. And now I'm going to be done. Sorry, I've talked too long on the topic. But anyway, the person that was trolling me is blocked anyway. They're not taking any more of my energy. Okay, bye. Have a great day.